And hello, everybody. We are semi live, kind of quasi, not really, undead. Let's call it undead. We are undead, and this is the Vancouver adjacent by night. So we are going to introduce everybody. I have no idea what everybody is positioned on screen. So we're going to do a round table of introductions to introduce you to our vampires for this particular evening. Let's start at the top row with Harley.
Hi, my name is Patrick Gill, and I am playing Harley the Nosferatu, who is clearly dressed for success tonight.
And next up would be Charlie.
Hi, I'm Zachary Vaudo. I'm playing the Malkavian Charlie Lawrence. Really doesn't want to be doing this right now, but here we are.
I mean, to be fair, does Charlie ever really want to be doing this?
No.
Okay, yeah. that's consistent with the entire 9 episode run that we've had so far. And then Elena, wherever she is on my screen.
Hi, I'm Samantha McLarty, playing the Sombra Elena Cortez, and I am impressed that everybody is actually on board with the crazy ass idea I had. I'm not. I got nothing. I'm just a storyteller. I just work here. I don't know. Next up would be Cassandra.
Hi, I'm Lex. I will be playing your favorite Toreador, Cassandra, and I was talked out of wearing a tiara today.
You were not.
Yeah, no, throwing all the blame on the storyteller. He was like, "Don't wear it."
Well, I'm going on record as to say I did not say anything about the tiara in our group chat. I will post pictures. Don't make me post proof. Next up is Charlotte.
Hi, I'm Brennan. I play our Ventru, Charlotte, and I did not talk anybody out of wearing a tiara.
I'm going to come back after the break with a tiara.
Yeah, you go get it. In fact, you better go get it after the break.
So when last we saw our intrepid coterie, they were hatching a plan to go to the Elysium to perhaps become primogen of certain clans. Who knows?
Slept on it first.
I am going to get a rouse check for everyone because this is a new evening.
Barely made it.
I'm up to hunger too.
Me too.
I'm okay.
Oh, we're off to a great start.
I also get hungrier. I am now at hunger too.
Ooh.
Elena, you know what happens when you don't eat.
Yes, I am very aware of this.
Why don't you just eat, Harley?
Maybe later. Not. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
And Charlotte, did you go up?
Nope.
No, but I did.
Charlie went up. So I'm going to delay that for just a second. Look something up on my phone.
Yep.
Harley, did you go up?
Yep.
Hey, man, you got to eat somebody. Why don't you eat that Elena? It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
You've been with me all these years, and you know that's not how we do things around here.
Well, clearly I keep coming back, so clearly you got to change something.
It was a mistake drinking you, and I know that now, but however, we got shit to do tonight. We'll stop by the apartment later. We'll check up on her.
Eventually, I'm getting out of here.
It'll happen. I know that. But you got to be patient. Just chill the fuck out for just a second or 5.
Fine. Cassandra?
No, I'm good.
No? All right. So, Charlie, what you hear is, hey.
Hi, I'm here. Are you here?
I don't think she's here anymore.
Huh. Oh well.
And what is everyone doing? Where did everyone stay last night, actually? Let's start with that.
I'm sure that Harley and I probably went back to our haven.
Yep, and I started rummaging for my fancy clothes and making sure that they're not so wrinkly.
Went back to my place with Florence. Started going through clothes. Got stressed because I couldn't pick out clothes because started panicking. So I fell asleep in what I was wearing, and then I woke up, and now here we are in the same clothes. I didn't even clean off my face, but that's okay.
Is it, though?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Charlotte would have gone home and gotten changed. All of her clothes are nice, so.
The walk-in closet with the rows upon rows of various pantsuits.
That one. And then she forces somebody to get her dressed.
Yeah. There would have been like at least 2 or 3 interns with like various bits of clothing over their forearms, like trying to hold stuff up for you, and you're like, no, not this one. And then like holding something else up and like comparing the 2 different colors to make sure they don't clash. It's a production.
It's always a
process.
production. Yeah. But I shield the rest of the world from that process. They don't need to know.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have like an hour and a half montage if we wanted to.
You know I do.
Like,
Weirdly into this plan.
strange ghouled animals that are flying by with various bits. Very Cinderella production.
You can see that.
Speaking of Cinderella,
I
Cassandra.
can see that.
I went back to Mausoleum and got on my fancy clothes. Because I was
The
told
fancy
it was a
clothes?
fancy event.
It is going to be a fancy event. So I'm assuming early in the night you're planning on meeting at some place near the Elysium.
We didn't plan, so I just got up and I just walked with Florence to Mausoleum because it's closer than
All right.
Charlotte's place.
That's the tagline of this game. We didn't plan.
We didn't plan.
Mausoleum.
I would send for rides for everybody if they wanted them, but
Want to
if
see
they
my
wanted
notes?
to walk like peasants.
We would definitely if Charlotte was going to offer a ride, I think Harley and Elena would definitely take her up on it.
Ditto.
Charlie forgot and he walked to Mausoleum.
So everybody who accepted a ride would go to Charlotte's apartment and then take the limo to Elysium.
Yeah.
All right. Was Cassandra accepting a ride?
Yes.
Okay. So by the time Charlie gets to Mausoleum, there's nobody there.
Oh.
Yeah, you would, you would kind of have like the bouncer would wave you in, knowing that you're somebody of importance at Mausoleum. And there's actually some kindred hanging around in Mausoleum right now, among the other actually well-paying patrons, which is a rare sight for the first couple
and
of seasons.
Mausoleum looks very different from the last time Charlie saw it.
Yes. Have I done that description in this game yet?
Not in this game.
Oh shit! All right, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna actually
no one's been there
reference
from
my.
this game yet.
I'm gonna actually reference my notes. Is
Don't do that.
We
Not
get
everybody's-
notes.
yeah, I
So
have them on
excited.
Google.
Only use
love
your regular notes.
We get notes.
This is just something different. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So the Mausoleum. Let's see. You see that the name has stayed the same, but the sign has changed. It's a 1940s Hollywood style. The new sign is a beacon to visitors that the Moz is not just a dive bar anymore, but the exterior does not betray its rundown roots. As you step inside, you are overwhelmed by the new scent that Maz is giving off. You can smell cinnamon, roses, and a hint of incense that smell distinctly like Nag Champa. The dive bar is no more. No, the bullet holes that were there, rummaging around, the old decor is no longer there, and the new decor reminds you of old Hollywood scenes of Sultan's tents. The lighting is dim with soft lanterns placed discreetly throughout the room. There are plush velvet and silk curtains pushed back with tasseled satin ropes. They are strategically placed throughout the bar, separating nooks and seating spaces. These lounging areas have ornate couches with wing-back chairs. The couches and chairs look comfortable and inviting, covered in opulent fabrics and adorned with silk pillows. Their style reminds you of French palatial furniture, with no detail spared in the swirling black wooden carvings. Along the back wall, you can see what almost looks like a wide throne flanked by two replica Egyptian sarcophagi. The detail is exceptional and makes you long for another. Whoa, that's free res. To the left of the throne area, there is a tall mirror with a carved golden frame. If you use heightened sensitive sight, you'd be able to make a small heart drawn in the lower right hand corner, which is lipstick that is unmistakably Cassandra's signature color. The bar area itself has also changed. The top is a black marble, and the counter you can see the expensive liquors have been displayed in glass shelves that are now lit from underneath. Lovingly placed on the shelves are also carefully curated decorative bottles and vials, hookahs, and small knickknacks. Everything seems to have been chosen with care and consideration, a style that would earn even a Toreador's approval. Even the floors have changed. You don't stick to them anymore, primarily.
Ooh.
You can see that there are large areas now covered with Persian rugs, and the once beaten and aged wood floor is now restored and polished. On the right of the small stage is an intimate stage with glamour lighting and a well hidden sound system. It is a setup with one performer in mind.
God, who?
I don't know. Karaoke night, probably.
Uh,
Do that sometime.
I should
Country karaoke.
just take all this in and realize that that Cassandra's not here. The whole place looks like Cassandra, but she's not here. And I'm just going to text her and just go, were we supposed to meet somewhere?
And I text back, didn't you take the ride?
And I'll reply, no, I went to Mausoleum. I didn't know we were getting a ride, question mark. Place looked really nice, period.
Heart emoji. Charlotte got us all rides. Are we still at her place when this text conversation's going on, or are we already in the limo on our way?
You'd probably be in the limo on your way over.
So I'll text him. We're on our way to the Elysium. Can you get there, or should I get you an Uber?
I can get an Uber, send. I like the new
emoji.
I like the new decor, send. Reminds me of Cash Casino, send. Remember Cash Casino, send?
Heart eye emoji, heart eye emoji, heart eye emoji.
And then I will call for an Uber to take me to Elysium.
Wait, okay, heart eye emoji? Like, there's a heart and then an eyeball?
No, the one with the heart eyes.
The heart's
Yeah,
four
like-
eyes.
Oh.
Heart's 4 eyes emoji.
Yeah.
You just type heart eyes and it'll pop up in the phone.
Yeah, okay. I clearly don't use emojis. For...
Important information to know.
Yeah.
You should. It's the calligraphy of our time.
And now we know. Speaking of calligraphy, set. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, Uber to Elysium.
Uber to Elysium?
With Florence.
For everybody now in the chat, the Elysium has changed. It is no longer the art gallery, which seems to be being built back up like unnaturally fast. It seems to be like not, supernatural means or potence or anything being used, but it just seems like the permits and everything for a new building to be constructed have been somehow cut through the red tape faster than anything else would even remotely be possible.
It's like if money were thrown at it.
I
So
wonder how
crazy.
that could have
It's
happened.
almost as if vampires are pulling the strings behind the scenes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, is it? Okay, so the new Elysium is at Library Square. So as you come to the corner of Robson and Homer Streets, you can see the familiar neon lights of the art installation that was once in front of the library that says the words don't fit the picture are missing. You're reminded of the sad passing of time. All things that are bright will soon die out. Though the art will be missed, the building that stands behind the art is just as majestic as it always has been. The Vancouver Public Library's central branch is a building that is grandiose and perhaps out of place when surrounded by all the glass towers of Yaletown and Falls Creek. It is a spectacular in its own right. It is a 9-story love letter to the Colosseum of Rome. As you are ushered in through the entrance, you can see that the two halves of the circle are joined overhead with a glass ceiling, creating a beautiful atrium where humans can interact, drink coffee, relax with their newest literary acquisitions. The top floor has been recently renovated as a rooftop garden with an inner glassed-in area. The gardens are filled with honeysuckle, roses, and lavender, and would surely be an assault on all your senses if you were still alive. The skyline twinkles as the city landscape comes alive. During the daytime hours, the rooftop gardens are open to the public. But this evening, it is a place where kindred have come together, a place of decadence, and a fitting site for the Elysium's second home.
Fancy.
So what do you all do?
I would probably maybe make a point to like hang closer to Charlotte instead of Elena, just to stick with the cover story that she was my my in to the cam. She was the one who brought me into the fold. So I'm not being clingy by any stretch of the imagination, but
You can be clingy if you want.
well. But he's Harley's presenting more of a we'll say high-powered personal assistant, ever present but not there at the same time.
Look at him in his little suit. He's wearing a suit.
See, I can dress up nice every once in a while.
I know, I'm so surprised.
I have normal clothes, and I have this.
I bet you do.
This is my off-the-rack need to play nice professional attire.
Oh, don't tell me it's off the rack.
You don't pay me that well.
We'll get you. Now that I know that you can wear a suit, I wasn't aware that that was a possibility. We'll have you one made.
I would appreciate that, ma'am. Thank you.
I love it when he calls me ma'am.
Does anybody know where
The birthday
Charlie
boy
is?
is?
Or how long he'll be?
He went to the wrong place, but he should be here soon.
All right. Do you think that you could maybe send him a message and ask, when exactly he'll be here? Because I need to do things before we actually go in there, and it has to make sure that there are witnesses and all the things. So, I'm not.
So while Elena's
super
still
pissed.
talking, I'll text him ETA question mark.
Looking over at the Uber driver's phone map, and
The Moz is actually quite close to
Yeah.
the library.
Yeah.
You
So-
could have walked there in about 15, 20 minutes.
yeah,
So
that's what I do.
it doesn't take that long for an Uber.
So I'm gonna text 4, send 3, send 2, send 1, send,
I think he'll be
And I'll-
arriving
and I'll pull
now.
up.
How'd you know?
Just lucky, I guess.
Pull about, get out, and with Florence. Hi.
Here he is, the man of the hour, and he smells like public transportation.
I forgot about the ride, and I went to the Mausoleum, and then I got here.
Mm-hmm.
It looks really
Are
nice
you
now.
ready?
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, what?
Are you ready? Should I even ask that question?
So, out of curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
just as an idea, what if we did anything else?
I think you should have just surprised him and stuck him like a child's doctor.
I think you're right on that. And unless you have more to go on than anything else, like something that you could present as a better idea, then I think that we're just going to stick with the current plan.
I mean, we had a good start with the Ventru Primogen believing that we're all on the level, and we were doing all of these
I
things.
am on the level.
Yes, exactly. And we had all these tasks that we were going to then fulfill for the Camarilla, and do so in a way that was very much not drawing attention to ourselves. So we could keep doing that, maybe.
Who has the butter knife?
In Cassandra's
I'm
purse.
I'm gonna hold my hand out to Cassandra.
Charlie's going to pout at Cassandra.
Florence apparently does not like this idea.
Instant barking at the butter knife. And I hand over the butter knife, and it now has a puffy gold star sticker stuck to it.
Look, Charlie, you even get a gold star.
With the googly eyes?
Yeah, one of the expensive stickers.
Ooh.
All right, so
Thank you for making it fancy, Cassandra.
You're welcome. I
No,
thought
it really
was.
feels like some sort of ritual.
Don't we need to
who
have
do we
some?
need to?
Don't I mean?
Who do we need?
You go. You go. You go.
Who do we need to watch? Like, isn't there like somebody that is part of the Malkavian clan to watch to make sure that it is done correctly?
Any of them, I guess. I mean,
Where's that weirdo you were talking to?
I
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
I don't know. I just got here.
No, you weren't. Oh, you were probably talking to yourself as well. The other one.
Huh?
From the phone.
Rembrandt.
Yeah, I just got here. I don't know where he is.
One moment. She's gonna look around and she's gonna be like, Malkavians, any Malkavians present?
Oh, right.
That's how you summon
It's
Malkavians, yeah.
And
effective.
you can hear a, hey, we're up here.
Should we do it up there?
And
I
when
don't-
you look up, you can basically see somebody with like binoculars looking down from the top of Elysium. And then there's like another guy beside him with like a sideways ball cap who's like shoveling popcorn into his mouth. Like, oh, I love this part. This is great.
He looks hip.
Can you see us all right up there? Okay. And then I'm gonna turn around and I'm just gonna stab Charlie in the foot with the butter knife.
The foot!
It has to be in the foot, doesn't it?
No, but nobody told you that.
I'm sorry, I thought it had to be in the foot. Where
Nobody
am I
told you
going?
that, so that makes sense. Just
Strength and brawl.
And
Actually,
potence.
strength and melee.
Yeah, make sure
I
you break
apologize.
through the shoe.
Well, if it doesn't actually have to be in the foot, and I know
go for
that,
the
and Elena knows that it's not supposed to be in the foot. I don't know where I got
Nobody
that.
actually
I don't
told
remember.
you. I don't
nobody
think.
clarified.
Yeah.
Last we heard it was in the back, which seems worse.
But I thought somebody got stabbed in the foot.
Somebody stabbed somebody else in the foot. So if Elena wants to stab Charlie in the foot, by all means, go for it.
There was a lot of stabbing and roof throwing discussion.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I just waving up and like, hi.
And then you're
Yeah.
gonna get stabbed. In the
No
foot.
better time.
So
I mean,
sorry.
convincing that I don't know what's happening, right?
Yeah. What type of shoes is Charlie wearing at the moment?
Just like some white New Balances. Nothing
Oh
really
yeah, you can
special.
get through that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
always pictured him wearing loafers.
That's with another outfit.
Of course.
With the vest and the tie and the.
He did a lot of walking today.
This is
Yeah.
probably
3
like 5
successes.
criticals. Okay, 3 successes.
I got 3 on that, yeah.
With the butter knife, though, yeah, that doesn't go through.
Oh, no.
Oh!
I'll just go like, ow!
That does
Hey!
a superficial damage.
Hey! What the heck?
I thought
Try
I was
again.
supposed to stab you in the foot.
What?
In the
What
exact
did you
same
stab me in
spot.
the foot.
I thought that's what it was supposed to be like.
You don't know. No. Don't stab me in
I
the
don't-
foot.
I don't have to stab you in the foot, then where am I supposed to stab you? Does it matter?
I don't particularly want to be stabbed, but no.
Stab him in the shoulder.
Okay, and then I'll go to the shoulder.
Stab him in the face.
Right
Don't
in the
listen
shoulder.
to that guy.
It's in the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
That's another
Oh,
strength and brawl. Or strength and melee. Why do I
Yeah.
keep saying brawl?
Because that's what we usually wind up doing.
Because I'm not sure a butter knife should really count.
It's a weapon.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, 4 on that one.
That's 2 superficial damage, and you get stabbed.
Finally.
I apologize, Charlie.
Congratulations.
I mean,
But
But
it
it
at, least,
wasn't in the face.
Pull it out, throw it down.
at least, you know, now you have the position.
Were you supposed to take it out so quickly? I feel like you should let it sit.
I think everybody saw it, so it's fine.
Okay. I
All
didn't
of
know
you
if
saw
the
it, they saw it.
if
It's,
the
it's good.
primogen juices from the butter knife have to seep in through the wound.
I don't
Speaking,
know, I just-
So speaking of which, does anyone appear to be, we'll say, taking offense at the fact that Charlie was just stabbed in Elysium?
But we're outside of Elysium.
Oh!
Yeah, you guys are down at
Okay.
ground level.
I thought we were inside Elysium.
Specifically outside so that we didn't have to deal with that part.
Okay. Oh, okay.
How'd you guys feel about that?
Should have stabbed him in the face.
That's
No.
what I said.
No
Does
face.
it really matter? At least he's been stabbed already, so it still counts, doesn't it?
Twice.
You
One and
got
a
more
half.
status if you stab him in the face.
Do we
What?
really want to know the advanced plan?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
You get more status if you stab him in the face.
Are you lying to me?
Maybe.
That's what I thought. I'm gonna walk towards the door, just grumbling
Now
as like
it's my turn.
as the shoulder just turns red.
I'm gonna pick up the butter knife and put it back in my purse because I have a feeling we're gonna need to repeat this after we meet the prince.
Don't wipe the blood off. It may need to be proven that that was used to stab him.
Wasn't planning on it.
Good to know. All right, here we go.
I was walking up to the door and just stand there.
As a storyteller note, primogen juice isn't the most disgusting thing that we've heard during this particular group of broadcasts.
This is mature content.
Primogen juice.
Sometimes there's goo and people juice. Get on board.
Yeah, I
Primogen
should
and
probably
juice.
drop that warning. There's going to be like some mature shit going on. Stabbings and meat rooms and whatnot.
Yeah.
Naughty words.
Fuck rooms, you know.
Butts thrown at faces.
That happens.
Unfortunately.
So are we supposed to like knock on the door? Can we just go in?
I just
Uh,
walk
Look
through
at
and stand there.
Charlotte.
The main doors are basically very large, like glass doors that are easy to push.
But I'm just standing there waiting for the others to come up. Just
Well, let's
Don't
go
be so
in.
grumpy.
I got stabbed.
Twice.
And
Why-
you have
one
a
and-
new
one and a half.
position.
I'll go forward and open the doors for everyone.
And then I'll walk through.
Think about how your life has improved since you met me, Charlie. You've gotten like 3 promotions at this point.
The
Which is
ratio
nothing
to
they've been stabbed.
the ratio of positivity to negativity is it's a little teetery. at
Well,
this
what are the negatives? Please, go ahead.
We have a lot of things to do tonight. I don't want to take up the rest of our time, so I'm going to suggest that we go inside, and I can list them off later.
Okay, please do. I'll
Okay.
add them to the suggestion box with the interns.
Okay, we can spend tomorrow when I list off the negatives, because that will be enough time.
And I will walk inside Elysium.
Let's go inside.
You would basically all go into an elevator, which would take you up to the 9th floor. And then it opens up into the open air, like garden that is there on the top floor. And there are a bunch of kindred milling about here and there, including the two with the binoculars and the one that's still shoveling popcorn into his mouth. But they're leaning over the edge still, almost as if they expect you to come back out of the Elysium.
Hey, we know those guys.
So just out of curiosity, Charlotte, what am I supposed to do? How do I do this?
I don't know. Just don't look suspicious.
You're going to meet the other La Sombra, and given that the prince is now a La Sombra, you are going to go up to the prince and you are going to state that in the absence of a La Sombra primogen, you wish to step into the position to represent the clan in its fullest capacity.
And do that.
All right. I'm gonna look around to see if I can find anybody that the prince or
Wits and awareness. See if you can suss out who is in what clan in this particular gathering of, let's say, not alive, living challenged people.
How many people are even up here?
There's only about 10 to 15 right now.
Okay.
And then there are clearly servants that are there with trays of, let's say, not wine.
Most likely ghouls, if even.
Yeah.
I got 3 and 2 crits.
So 5.
So 5.
5 crit.
You could basically, when you look around, you see, there's a 1 or 2 Nosferatu milling kind of together behind the serving table. There's, Toreador that are being flashy Toreadors. And then there's one particular character that you kind of make out. He has just jet black hair, and he clearly does not want to be there at all. And you're thinking that's probably a member of your clan.
All right. So, just to clarify, if I go to that one right over there and he's part of the La Sombra clan, and I tell him that I would like to be the primogen, I still have to say to the prince, correct?
You probably have to, but maybe you can at least get this one's support. Or you can find out if he's going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm. Do you want some sunglasses? I would be more likely to support you with sunglasses.
I think she knows how to talk to other La Sombra.
I don't think that I need sunglasses.
No, I think you're fine. You're just going to find out if this one's willing to support you or if he's going to be a problem. And
everyone looks cooler with sunglasses.
Pursue.
I don't have any sunglasses still.
I have sunglasses. You can use mine.
Do I have to?
No,
you don't have to. It's just whatever makes you
I'll
feel
be
more
back
confident.
In a moment. Just keep watch. Make sure that nothing crazy happens. Just do the things that you do. And I will walk over to that one.
He's kind of wearing a bit of a suit, which is actually wine colored, almost as if he's trying to not be obviously La Sombra.
She's gonna just walk up to him and she's like, "Hello.
Hello.
Could I take a? I just have a quick question for you. Do you have a primogen at the moment?
For our clan?
Precisely.
La Sombra.
Yes.
We do not.
Right. So I think I'm going to take that role.
Go
Unless,
on.
unless there is an issue that you might have that we need to discuss.
What issue might I have? Furthermore, what would you be willing to offer to have me give my support?
How about we start with what is it that you're actually looking for? What do you want? You don't seem like you want to be here.
I
It's
don't,
very obvious.
but that doesn't mean I'm not going to play the game.
Naturally. But perhaps you could play the game not here.
Go on.
Well, I was just thinking that if we had a primogen that could handle that, then maybe you wouldn't actually have to be here. And if you have anything that you need to say or any kind of business you would need to bring to Elysium, you let me know, and I can do that. And that way you don't actually have to be in Elysium.
That is not what I meant by what are you willing to offer me.
What do
As
you want?
uncomfortable as I might be here, I still... It's well worth it for me to kind of be here.
Why is that?
Boons.
So you're wanting a boon then?
Yes.
Fine.
Very well, you can rely on my support if you wish to be primogen.
Gracias. I should probably tell you that my name is Elena Cortez, just so there's no confusion.
Merrick Carrillo.
It is a pleasure. And at that, I'm going to take my leave for the moment, and I will see you at a later time. Thank you.
Understandable. Have a
And
good
then-
rest of your evening.
You as well. And I will head back over to the coterie.
That looked like it went well.
Did it go well?
Apparently, I owe him a boon now.
Okay. He or you will have to let the harpy know that, assuming the harpy is not dead.
As you mentioned that, anybody who was paying attention to our good friend he's actually over speaking with someone who kind of looks like a Toreador.
Like that, right there. So you're good.
For now, at least. And whatever that boon is, whenever it comes to call, we'll deal with that later.
Yep. But that's part of being Camarilla, is playing the boon trading game.
I tried to get out of it without doing a boon, but it didn't work.
No.
So now what do I have to do? I have to go find the prince and tell him that I want to be primogen?
You can tell the prince that you have the support of that one, and I don't know if that will go well or not. Oh, who is he?
His name is Merrick. I don't remember what the last name is.
Merrick.
Already.
And Carrillo.
Carrillo, that's what it is.
Someone write that down.
Storyteller,
I'm
do I
putting it in my notes.
do I
I'm
remember
putting it in my
this
notes
name?
now.
Do I remember this name from like earlier Camarilla days, or is this somebody that came in later?
This is definitely somebody who came in later.
Okay. No idea, but when you see the prince, you tell the prince that you have the support of Merrick, last name, and what your intention is to do, as we've discussed.
It's at this point that someone comes up with a tray full of goblets, offering them to all of you.
Thank you.
Refreshments.
I take one as well.
No, thank you. I'm fine.
Offers it over to the Ventru, Charlotte.
Sure, I'll take one. Thank you.
Oh, I couldn't help overhearing. You're looking for the prince.
Yes.
The
Yes,
prince
sir.
isn't here this evening.
Will he be?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Where would we be able to reach out to him, because we have a bit of court updating that we need to put across?
You would probably have to speak with either the Harpy or the Keeper of Elysium.
Let's start with the keeper.
I think that was just...
Where I haven't quite had the pleasure yet since the last Elysium went. So
There's kind of a new Keeper of Elysium.
exactly.
Or there's a new lot of things.
Exactly. So where is this one?
Do you see that pile of clothing over in the corner? And there is, in fact, a dirty-looking pile of clothing in the corner.
Yes, I do.
That would be the Keeper of Elysium.
I'm going to assume inside the clothing.
Yes.
Okie dokie. And I will just look to the others and just...
I'll tag along.
Yeah, walk
We've dealt with weirder.
over towards the pile of clothes. Thank you.
Any time. And then goes to get more goblets on the tray.
I'll just walk up to the pile of clothing and look down and just...
Should we tap on the clothes or just...
I think you need to make an offering.
Hello.
Hello.
We hear you're the new Keeper of Elysium.
You heard correct.
Very nice to meet you. My name is Charlie. I am the new Malkavian Primogen.
And then, like, kind of a sickly grayish green hand extends out from the pile of clothing.
Okay, I'll take the hand and shake it.
George Robertson.
Hi, George. So I am the new Malkavian Primogen. Since this got declared sort of on my way in, I was hoping to tell the prince, but prince is not here, so I thought that you would be the right person to tell. For now,
Probably a good idea.
yes. These are my friends. These are Charlotte and Cassandra. This is Harley, and this is Elena Cortez, who...
I am wanting to declare myself as the La Sombra Primogen. I have the support of Merrick Carrillo.
You'd probably also need the support of Maximilian.
And I'm assuming Maximilian is also not here.
And the hand goes over to the others. First to Cassandra. You smell nice.
Thank you.
And then to Charlotte. You smell neutral.
That is correct.
It's what I strive to be.
Then over to Elena.
I will shake his hand.
I don't really get a smell from you.
That tracks.
It's better than bad.
And then
Fair enough.
then it reaches over and grabs Harley's ankle.
I don't react.
Kind of like lifts you up a few inches in shaking you.
I think you missed, George.
Sorry, I just wanted to check and see if any fancy schmancy fucking change would fall out of those pants ears.
They're from
No, it's
Sears.
just the
They're
rack.
not that fancy.
Oh, that is... I see what you're doing there. That is clever.
It's a nice suit.
So, out of curiosity, where would Maximilian be?
Over there.
Oh, good. That works.
Well, let's
Thank you
go
so
get
much.
his support.
I'm gonna hang back and chat with the keeper. You guys have a time, I guess.
Are you okay to be on your own?
I'm fine.
So is everyone else heading over towards where Maximilian is?
I at least am going to accompany Elena. If you guys want to, you can. I don't know Maximilian. Wait. No, I don't know Maximilian. So I don't know how weird it's gonna be. meeting him, but maybe he won't be weirded out by a whole bunch of not La Sombra trying to help a La Sombra. Or maybe he will. Or maybe he won't.
I'm gonna hang back.
I would really like
Like
it
the
if you
better
accompany me, Charlie, because considering I'm partially the reason you are the new primogen for
That's-
the Malkavians.
That's the reason I have to accompany you, at least, at bare minimum. But I was trying to give the others an out if they wanted.
They
You guys
don't
are
have to
kind of
come.
creepy.
But I'm probably gonna have to do another boon for this one too. It's really a lot easier for you to become a primogen than it is for me, I suppose.
It's also a lot easier for us to not become a primogen, apparently. So,
True.
We're already
that is a
halfway
fair
there.
point. That is a fair point.
but yeah, I will accompany because, you know, blend into the blend in. You know, I don't even like make the words audible. Just and then I'll follow her.
And I'm heading over to Maximilian.
Charlotte and Cassandra, where are you headed during this particular splitting of the party?
When you say it like that,
We're on the
Yeah,
same
don't
floor.
call it that.
We're on the
makes
same
me
floor.
rethink our entire...
That's when the walls appeared out of nowhere from the floor.
This ain't D&D.
I'll stick by the stinky clothes pile.
Tell that to the Beyonder. Yeah.
I am gonna find somewhere fancy to sit and look fancy, like a real Toreador.
There's plenty of places for that in this particular
Perfect.
place. Yeah. There's like easels that are set up with like various art pieces. There's various sculptures that are arranged throughout. It's quite the place to be if you're a Toreador.
Cassandra will be wandering around Toreadoring her way around this place.
Toreadoring is now a verb.
It sounds like it.
So let's deal with the conversation with the pile of clothing first.
Okay. Storyteller, approximately how tall is this pile of clothing?
This pile of clothing is approximately 2 feet in height. Don't ask me how I pulled that out of my ass.
And I'm assuming it has a particular odor about it.
There's several particular odors about it. It seems to be shifting because it's an open air rooftop. So yeah, it's like when the wind shifts, you're really glad that you don't breathe anymore.
Well, I kind of like hunch down so I'm not like looking down at the keeper while I speak to him. Hi, I'm Harley.
Yeah, I know.
So, and I'm kind of looking around. What's got her all riled up?
Got who all what now?
Lady Anne.
I don't follow.
I threw away the note that I wrote her name down on. What was her name again, please, storyteller?
For the pile of clothing? Or...
No, the...
Nosferatu from last game.
Yeah.
Oh, the Nosferatu? Nixodon.
Yep. I thought that's what that was.
Yes.
Ah, the dinosaur.
Nixodon.
So let's rewind that a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. I think she was in Torpor.
Okay. Has she racked up any bodies yet?
Not as far as I know. Mostly it's just people thinking they're seeing her in the sewers. And then, I don't know, she disappears, obfuscates or something.
Any idea if anyone's making a play for our chair on the Primogen Council?
Ain't nobody that dumb.
Can I put my name in for consideration?
Ain't nobody that dumb until now.
He's
So-
actually very smart. He surfs the web almost every day.
This is my employer, Charlotte. Yes, but
We've met. He said I smell
yes,
neutral.
I know.
She's not tech savvy, is she?
No. But that's why I'm here, and she pays well.
Fair enough. So you want to be Primogen, huh?
Unless someone else wants it.
Yeah, nobody else wants it.
I'll take it then.
Yeah, you're gonna have to track down Nixodon if you want to do that.
Do you think you could arrange a meeting? Or
I could try.
or at least know where I could start poking around and have her not rip my head off?
Yeah, no, but I could try.
All right. I take out a piece of scrap paper from inside my jacket, and I write down my my phone number and email address, and I just kind of crumple it up, and I put my hand out and I offer it to the keeper.
Yeah, the hand comes back out and grabs it.
So, I would really like to chat with her, and I mean,
Wait, hold on. Power Rangers fan 1995 at hotmail.com. What the?
it's a burner email address,
All right, I guess.
and it's Hotmail. I mean, who uses Hotmail anymore?
I
People
guess
don't use
nobody.
Hotmail anymore?
No. It's like not as bad as having at AOL.com in your email address, but it's pretty damn close. But look,
Don't make
just
fun of GeoCities, man.
Angel Fire. But no, if you could just spread the word that unless she wants the seat, I'm willing to step forward. But I would like to talk a few things over with her.
I think a lot of us kind of want to talk some things over with her.
So, well, if we all maybe make an approach that she can't kill all of us at once, can she?
Yeah, our clan isn't exactly known for our backbone.
Well, desperate times. So, what, do we have it confirmed that your predecessor is now effectively ashed?
As far as I know, maybe.
I'm really not liking this.
They could be somewhere licking their wounds. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems awfully convenient that a lot of the higher ups got whacked in that explosion, and a lot of the younger, less powerful kindred managed to make it out of that. Just a theory I'm working on, but
Well, it was a big party,
well,
and it seemed to have been timed at a certain point. I don't know. I wasn't there.
I know people who were, and yeah, that tracks. So, just put the word out.
Wait, hold on. Who do you know that was there? How did they not end up on a fucking grease smear against a wall or something?
For the sake of time, I'm going to relay to my dear friend, the keeper here, just the general
Blah.
what happened as far as trash and the rest of the group.
It's an old LARP trick. You just go blah and you explain something that somebody out of character already knows.
So it just seems awfully fishy is all.
Yeah, that does seem weird.
Especially since it seems like the previous keeper might have been setting them up.
Well, the previous keeper was an asshole.
I keep hearing that everyone was an asshole. Maybe they all did deserve to get ashed.
You are aware you're a vampire, right?
Yeah,
So you're an asshole.
but there's assholes and then there's assholes.
Yes.
Exactly. But look, just
Oh, I hear you.
but if you wouldn't happen to know where the previous keeper managed to, where they might have disappeared to if they made it out of there, that'd be information I'd be willing to trade for.
All right. I'll see what I can find out.
Okay, well, you know how to get a hold of me, and if you excuse me, I need
Power
to
Ranger
go.
fan. Yeah, I got it.
Yep. But if you excuse me, I need to go check on my associates. It was a pleasure meeting you, sir.
Sure.
And I get up and just kind of shrug at Charlotte, and we kind of peel off, and I'm just trying to find Elena and Charlie in the mess. Oh, and there's Cassandra. Yes, Toreadoring
Oh, she's
around.
Toreadoring. Look
Yep.
at her go. It's like an elegant gallop.
And ma'am, it wouldn't be a bad idea if maybe you and I spoke later, but
Oh, about what?
there's some things that we need to discuss.
Internet things.
Something like that.
Is it about Power Rangers?
Sure.
I've heard such good things about these Rangers.
So let's move on over to Elena and Charlie, heading over to see Maximilian. And you're kind of surprised that you didn't actually notice Maximilian before. Maximilian has long black hair and let's just call it a poofy shirt. That is kind of pirate-esque. It's open at the front.
He's fitting the stereotype.
Yeah, he's wearing leather pants with boots that have the little top bit,
The cuff.
Yep.
the cuff.
We have a genuine stereotype.
You're saying that in or out of character?
Oh, out of character. That is not in character. We're not doing that. Elena's not that foolish.
Somewhere along the line, storyteller Steve heard that Lasombra liked water. So there's a pirate Lasombra at this particular Elysium.
That's fair. So yeah, walk up to him and hello,
Oh,
Maximilian?
hello. Aren't you just...
Just what? Okay. So I just wanted to come and introduce myself to you.
Step
I'm
in
Elena
behind Elena.
Cortez, and this is my friend Charlie. He is the new Malkavian Primogen.
Hi there.
I never would have figured with all the numbers on his face.
I know, right? It's so low key.
Helps to keep track of things.
Kind of makes me wonder how far those numbers go.
Oh, don't get him started on that. He will just don't. It's
No, it wouldn't make any
worth the time.
sense. I can't see them.
Okay. Don't worry about it, Charlie. It's okay.
Never mind.
It doesn't make any sense.
So yes, I wanted to introduce myself to you and to let you know that I intend on declaring myself the new La Sombra Primogen.
Oh, do
And
you?
I was hoping to get your support on it.
You could
I have
probably get
merits.
my support on a number of different things.
Oh, that is good to know. I'll keep that in mind.
And your name? And he puts out his
Elena
hand.
Cortez. And I'll shake his hand.
Oh, he kisses your hand.
Oh, okay, got it.
Pirate.
Knew that was
Come
coming.
on.
Definite stereotype. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. And
I am Maximilian.
it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
So you want my support?
Yes. That would be very much appreciated.
I'll just very gently like nudge Elena with my elbow and just kind of mutter Merrick.
I currently have Merrick Castillo's of his support. And so I was hoping to have yours as well.
you're aware of how it all works, correct?
More or less, yes.
So, if you want my support, I'm going to request a bit of a boon from you.
I assumed as much.
I'm not going to leave it quite so vague as others of our clan like to do, leaving boons out there and collecting boons and all that ridiculous nonsense.
Understood.
I would like for you to accompany me somewhere.
Where?
I have a club opening soon.
All right. So you want me to go with you to this club?
Oh yes. It's it's good to have people at the club. You can bring your friends if you would like.
All right. I will accept this.
It's going to be next week.
What kind of club?
It's a themed club.
I can pretty much guess that.
Is it pirate themed?
How did you guess?
It was good odds.
Charlie's into numbers, statistics, and
Probabilities.
It's a popular trend that is occurring.
I can see that.
There's this talk tick thing. People are singing.
Is it a
I'm
music
not aware
app?
of it.
Something on the phones. I don't know. Technology doesn't seem to agree with me since
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I was embraced.
I can relate to that.
I'm sure you and I could relate on a number of different things.
Probably. Might I add that you are doing the whole pirate thing very well. Good job.
Oh, thank you. It fits in with the theme of the bar, really.
I would agree with you. Absolutely. And so I will accompany you to this club, and I will go ahead and say that my friends will likely come with me too.
Sure.
But do I have your support? I haven't told you guys this yet.
I'm standing right next to you.
Yes,
Yeah.
you know.
He puts out his hand again.
She'll put her hand in his.
Same thing. Kisses the hand. Then we have an accord.
Wonderful.
So we have the support of Merrick and Maximilian for you as the Primogen.
And she'll look at Maximilian and just say, until, I suppose, the club.
He lets you know like what date you need to be there, which is almost exactly a week from now.
While he's doing that, I'm looking for the harpy that I saw that Merrick was talking to.
Right. They're milling about.
I'm gonna while I'm letting them talk, I'm just trying to get their attention to
They've actually wandered over near Cassandra.
Okay. And I'll be trying to get Cassandra's attention.
I love Charlie.
But we'll get to that in a second.
And then she'll ask Maximilian, so are you going to be sending a car for us, or do we need to take one of Charlotte's?
Oh, I'm offended you would even ask. Of course I will be sending a car.
I was hoping so, but there's some people that are just kind of rude that way and they don't want to send a car.
They are rude, aren't they?
They think public transportation is the best way to go.
And Uber, whatever that happens to be.
I know, right? It's always so smelly in those cars. Body odor and cheap cologne. I picked up some things from Cassandra. Sure.
She's learning.
Just cutting.
She's like our child.
But
oh, sorry. What was that? Charles, is it?
I like Uber. I like the interconnectedness of the network transportation.
Oh, of course you do, dear.
Yes. It's
So, Elena,
safer.
Yes.
we will see you next week then. Will you be letting my... And he pulls over kind of somebody who has their head down and they're kind of like they have their hands crossed in front of them. They're like, will you tell my ghoul where it is we can send the car?
Absolutely, and I will give them the address to Mausoleum because it's public.
Excellent. We will have the car there around 9.
Wonderful. Then I will see you then.
Oh, most assuredly.
And then I will grab Charlie's arm and we'll head over to Cassandra and Charlotte and the Harpy. And if Harley's there, him too.
Was that a pirate?
Bye. Let's turn around.
Before that happens,
Went
Cassandra, you feel a presence that's near you as you're examining one of the pieces of art.
I'll look around for it.
And you basically see someone who is immaculately dressed. Like it's one of those suits that almost sets off your Toreador kind of appreciation for the art. Like it is that pretty. And it is just it's almost goldish colored. Cassandra, is it?
Yes, I don't think I've made your acquaintance.
Stefan.
And I guess I take his hand.
Oh, thank you.
Mm.
Are you appreciating the art?
I am. Is it your collection?
It is not. No, nothing quite so gauche as common Elysium items are in my collection.
That's fair.
These are art. I guess we could possibly call it that.
It technically qualifies.
Does it?
I suppose it all depends on your taste.
Yes. So, what brings you to the Elysium this evening?
Well, my friends and I just kind of gesture vaguely. We're hoping to meet with the prince, but I've heard that's not going to happen tonight.
Yeah, Zune doesn't regularly frequent Elysium. He has much work on his plate now that he's become prince.
And what brought you here tonight?
Oh, I am one of the harpies.
I should have guessed.
This is actually the harpy that Charlie recognized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to pretend I don't know who he is.
Yeah. It's a Toreador thing to do, really.
Right?
So will you be singing at any point in time? I hear you've improved one of the local watering holes.
I mean, it just needed a little something, you know?
Let's be honest, it needed a lot of something.
It needed a lot of many somethings.
It needed, what's the term? Bucket loads of somethings. Like, it was a bit of a hot mess.
I don't even know if it counts as a hot mess.
You're right, it was a simmering cold mess.
I had to gut it down to the walls and rebuild it from the ground up, but I think it's all right now.
That must have taken so much work.
I mean, does it really work when you love what you do?
This is true. I have yet to come over to see it based upon the reputation that particular establishment had before, what with all the goings on with that particular coterie. Uh, I just, I, I'll be fair. And he kind of whispers a bit to you, like, I didn't want to because it was a shithole.
It's not anymore, I promise. And a little flavor to the reputation really adds to the whole thing.
Go on.
Well, I mean, people come expecting one thing, they're surprised. It's an entire experience when you arrive now.
Go on. Experience.
From the ground up, it's a marvel of red and gold, actually.
Interesting. Maybe I will stop by. Is there refreshments available?
Of course.
Excellent, excellent. And then it's at that point that Charlie and Elena would be coming up, and I guess the entire coterie would be converging on this particular harpy.
And Cassandra's whole vibe has changed. She's all the way Toreadored up now.
She's Toreadoring all over the place.
Just all over the place.
It's hard to approach.
Practically spraying the walls down with Toreadorness.
So yeah, so I hope you all do not mind, but
Oh, no worries at all, my dear. Oh, allow me. And he reaches out and he kind of pulls a strand of your hair down a little bit more. It's like, yes, that works. Yes, I love it.
She's
Much
coming over
better.
to Cassandra and was like, what did they just do?
Oh, he was just enhancing your whole vibe.
I needed
Oh,
enhancing?
And he sees Charlie and he's like, oh, allow me. And he
Right there.
reaches into a very, very kind of, it almost looks like it's kind of like a satchel that's inside of his jacket. And he pulls out like a marker and he like reaches out and he's,
Oh no! Thank
allow me,
you.
please.
Oh, please, no. It's a system. I've got
Oh,
records to keep
just
track of.
one little.
Maybe if you wouldn't mind, I'll like pull my sleeve up to like a blank. Maybe perhaps blank canvas as opposed to.
Oh yes, and he kind of grabs your elbow a little bit, and he like starts to calligraphy like something on your arm, like perfect.
Just kind of give like a pleading look at Cassandra, like.
Cassandra behind him is just like,
Very, 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 very wonderful. Yes, it ties
Really
everything together. Now,
Balanced your aesthetic.
thank you.
exactly.
We are led to understand that you are the current harpy.
I am a current harpy.
Yes, but also you are the harpy that is here. That's making you the current harpy. The others are not here, so
True.
you're the important harpy, given that you are here. My name is Charlie. I am the new Malkavian Primogen, gesturing at like the bleeding out spot on the shoulder.
Oh, do you want someone to take a look at that?
Oh, I'll handle it. I was just making sure that record showed first before I did that. You know, it doesn't help if I just walk around and say I'm Malkavian Primogen and nobody knows that it happened.
I mean, really, would it matter?
Probably. I don't want to do it again, honestly. But wanted to make that known to you as you are, keeping track of goings on of the Camarilla. This is Elena Cortez, who is declaring herself as the Sombra Primogen with the support of what were their names again?
It does Mercaria and Maximilian.
Oh, that is a pirate name.
Yes, them.
Oh, just wait, it's not all. Yes, they have agreed to give me their support.
Go on.
I owe Bones. One of them is a club appearance, and the other one is to be determined for that support.
We
I
believe
will-
Merritt talked to you about that earlier.
I will make a note. Yes, Merrick also spoke to me of it earlier.
But we were letting it be known that Elena has the support of both.
What is that? What is that smell? And he looks directly over at Harley. Oh,
I bathed before I came here.
I'm sure you did.
I would say that I could vouch for that, but I heard water. I didn't. That doesn't necessarily mean that he actually got into the water.
This is our associate, Harley.
And unless someone else wants to put a claim on it, I guess I'm acting Nosferatu Primogen.
Go on.
No one else wants the seat.
Probably because Nixodon is the current the Nosferatu Primogen.
Well, that's information to me then. I hereby rescind my claim on the spot. I didn't know that she had officially taken it.
She was, but then she disappeared. If you want, you can talk to her about it.
Yeah, we'll find her and we'll sort all that out.
We can do that.
Quite frankly, if she wants the spot, the seat's hers. That's I do not have any intention on contesting the seat.
Has she been?
To be honest, she didn't really. She wasn't really that active as a Primogen anyway. You could probably take it and she wouldn't even notice.
Is that a more of official wording or just a floating idea?
Bad
However
advice.
you would like to take it.
It's bad advice. Well, if you want to be worth something to your local community, I'm sure that arranging a meeting between myself and Nixodon would help facilitate the Camarilla's restructuring after the attack on the previous Elysium.
Apologies, you know how it gets.
No, hold on.
I really don't want to hold on right now, Harley. I would like to clarify a few things, and just turning to the Twitter and just blocking out Harley. You know how the social races can be. Given that there's such a power vacuum at the moment, everybody's a bit antsy about making sure that everything is on the level again. So if you are more aware of where this Nixodon is, we have had a very hard time locating them. We've only heard rumors. So that would probably facilitate that a bit easier for the Nosferatu clan. But if you just know that she is around and
I know of a means of contacting her.
Pray tell.
Oh, that information isn't free.
So
It's always something.
So you would rather have a inactive Primogen than possibly an active Primogen?
It's just the Nosferatu.
I mean, they're still a clan that is represented by the city, and not a particularly low clan, I might add.
And they can wear suits.
Apparently they can.
Don't people think that it is a bit rude for you not to try to help sort that out?
Not so much rude as
considering the previous events that happened.
Yeah, not so much rude as really undercutting the full power of the Camarilla in the city, but not having an active Primogen available.
And irresponsible.
The
It is a
power
bit irresponsible
lies in the
considering.
hands of the prince.
But an entire clan unrepresented in the city, I mean, that is rife for anarchs to take advantage of, and we don't want that.
Oh, the anarchs aren't any concern.
Are they not? I mean, who exactly
But
blew
didn't
up?
somebody blow up your last Elysium?
Right. I mean,
Oh, yes, but before that,
Clearly you have a security issue.
part of that particular Elysium was a party. We were celebrating. There was a coterie. What is his name? Setite.
Erasmus.
Erasmus.
That's the one.
Okay.
His coterie went out and defeated several higher ups in the Anarchs. The Anarchs are spread to the wind. They don't have a collective backbone amongst them anymore.
So don't you think
Yep.
it would be a good idea to not let an entire clan in the city want to reimburse their numbers?
The clan in the city, whatever clan happens to be, it's up to that clan to determine who is Primogen and who is not.
Right, but you're the one that knows the ability. You're the one that knows the only ability for somebody to contact said Primogen,
Yes.
which would allow them to do their job.
I'm assuming the Nosferatu know, but if you want the information from me, it's going to cost.
Do the Nosferatu know, Harley?
Yeah, I'm done here. I turn and I just walk away.
And I'll turn back.
Toodles.
Piss off.
It's that sort of thing that kind of makes the entire clan not friendly.
I'm gonna go chill with the keeper.
I mean, were they really that friendly to begin with?
If you know how to talk to them, they are. It's a bit of
Doesn't
an,
even really matter.
it's a bit of an art.
She has a point. And he sticks out his arm for Cassandra. Come, my dear, we have more art to
Of course.
peruse.
She's full Toreador.
And she lets him guide her away.
Never go full Toreador.
You get sucked in this way.
Elena's gonna lean over to Charlie and she's gonna be like, Cassandra's going to be a little upset when I tell her later that she has to go with us to the club. A pirate club.
Well, she liked that other guy with the fluffy shirt.
It's a
Elena-
different sort of crowd, I think.
Elena, you're a little closer to Harley than I am. Could you please do me a favor? Pretty please?
Sure, what is it?
I would like for you, when he's come down, to tell him that the next time he wants to openly insult a harpy of the Camarilla court, he do it in a way that will not get everybody here on record and blow the entire fucking point that we're here. Could you pretty
I will
please do
let
that
him
for
know
me?
this.
Thank you.
Yes, I will let you know this.
Thank you
And,
very much.
And in fact, I might want to go have a little talk with him now, just in case, depending on how much longer we're going to be here. And, you know, I'll just save it for when we're not actually here, because you never know who's
Probably,
listening.
yep.
Yeah,
Just
yes.
make sure that he doesn't do that again. I'm going to go meet the other Malkavians and pretend that didn't happen, and that, pointing at Cassandra, also didn't happen. And maybe all that will help me distract from the fact that this happened.
I'm sorry, Charlie.
I wish instead of drawing another number, he would have just blotted the other side of your shirt so that it matched.
And it reminds me, I'm just like,
If Cassandra or the harpy had seen that, they would have cried a lot.
yep.
Yeah, it was pretty good art.
Yep. Pat Elena on the shoulders and just walk towards the other Malkavians.
I'm gonna go after Harley.
But before either of those two things happen, we're going to take a bit of a break because it's about that time. So we're going to take about 5 to 10, and everybody take some bio breaks, grab some water, grab some fruit juices, grab some non-alcoholic beverages, and we will see you in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. We are at Elysium with a bunch of sassy Toreadors and a bunch of piratey Lasambre. So, and that's outside of Elena, I might add. She's kind of a pirate Lasombra anyway. Really. No, I'm kidding. You're not.
Not so much.
Let's see. What was everybody doing before we went off on the break? Cassandra was off with Stefan, the Toreador.
Harpy.
Oh.
Harley stomped off to go hang with the Keeper of Elysium.
If there's an outdoor balcony area,
This is all an outdoor balcony area.
See, that's what happens when I'm trying to focus on OBS. I only take in like 80% of the information.
It's a rooftop patio, basically.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's kind of all open.
Okay, disregard. So yeah, I'd be just kind of like stewing over by the keeper and really not initiating conversation unless he does.
So.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
He's a Toreador.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So how long has he been a harpy?
Long enough.
Figured. Well, hey, I'm gonna have a bad rep stepping into this. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Fuck that guy. And
yeah, you're an ass.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to necessarily lean into it, but
it's kind of hard to lean out of it, so why even bother trying?
It's a good point.
If you're in the gutter, why are you trying to get out? The sides are slippery. You're just going to slide right the fuck back in, right?
Well, I'm, trying to do the whole, hey, I'm an upstanding Camarilla, I'm new to this.
Yeah, you can be upstanding Camarilla without being one of them, like, hoity-toity fucking douchebags.
Yeah. Yeah, but whatever. So, yeah, you know how to get a hold of me about the thing. And
Power Ranger fan, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Charlie and Elena, where your characters going?
I think Charlie was heading to the other Malkavians, and I'm going to find Harley.
Yep, exactly.
Right. So you would basically, Elena, come up on the conversation at this particular point as Harley is talking to the pile of clothes, Keeper of Elysium.
I will look at the pile of clothes and say, hello, it's good to see you again, sort of, I suppose.
Elena, right?
Yes, Elena. Good of you to remember. Harley, do you mind if you and I have a word to police?
Yeah.
Privately?
Yeah, let's go.
Go off.
You may proceed.
I give the keeper the most respectful of nods and let Elena lead me away.
You kind of get from of his arm coming out of the pile of clothes that if he was actually standing up at this point, he would be giving the most sarcastic asshole of bows.
Yep. Nice, deep, respectful nod. And I'd let Elena lead me wherever she feels the need to take me.
It's at that point...
just grab his arm and basically pulling him with me.
It's at that point that Charlie ends up by the other Malkavians.
Let's walk up behind them because I assume they're still looking over the balcony.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I'll just kind of lean in next to the one that's got the binoculars and go, what you waiting for?
Jesus Christ.
Hi.
Are
you the one that told them to stab me in the face, or was it you?
It was him. I mean, the guy's like, it was him.
Oh, is this the one of us tells the truth, one of us lies thing?
No. Yes.
Okay. Okay. There will be no stabbing me in the face. We all saw that happen, right?
Yeah.
We're all good with that?
I mean, the stabbing in the face, that's kind of like,
I think you're the one that told him to stab me and not him.
Yeah,
Based on
it
your
was.
reaction. Yeah. We're not going to be doing that.
Are you sure?
And I'm pretty sure.
Are you really sure?
I'm extremely sure.
All right, you're the boss.
Great, that's what I needed to hear, and I'm going to just on the spot heal the wound.
All 3 of them?
All 3 superficial, yeah. Yeah, and I'm good.
2 hunger already, yes?
Yeah, and I'm at 2 hunger, and I'm rolling rouses to. Is it how many is it per superficial again?
For superficial, I think they changed that for the companion, so now it's 2 superficial per, I want to say.
Okay, well, 1 success and 1 failure, so I'm at 3 hunger.
Let me just double check that, but yeah, you go to 3 hunger, so you hear in the back of your mind, like, listen, I just don't, you waited. Fucking eat, man. Come on.
I don't even know who you are.
Someone.
I don't even know who you are. Thank you.
I don't even know who I am.
That makes 2 of us. And I'll just look to these other.
Do you even know who you are?
Yes, stop that. And
are you sure?
I'll readdress to Malkavian, just blocking it out. Okay. So.
And the one that was with the baseball hat, he looks at you and he goes, "Are you really sure?"
Stop that.
Stop what? And he blinks a couple of times and he's like, it's almost as if he doesn't know what exactly it is that he just said.
So, it has been a while since I have been in town. And if I'm going to have to be the one to do this job, I want to make sure that we do it right. So...
You want us to wear suits? Oh, wait. No, wait. Job. You said job, right? So you want us to wear, like, overalls? Like a mechanic? Are we doing mechanic jobs? Are we stealing cars? We could steal cars. That'd be great. And then we could, we could... Oh, wait. Is it a jewel heist?
You know, it could be.
That we need entirely different clothing for.
We will need very different clothing for that one, but we can get there when we get there. It's a bit of an evolving job, I'd say. But the important part first is for
We're stealing everything.
Eventually. But the important part is for me to know how best I can help all of you.
Pay for these different suits of clothing we're going to need?
Well, that's a given, but we'll get there when we get there. But no, the last time I was in town, the Primogen wasn't very hands-on. Kind of the opposite of that.
Yeah, Legion was kind of a weirdo. Yeah, weirdo. Weirdo sounds good.
I would like to not do that.
Okay, you want us to act normal. Got it. And then they just both stand up straight.
Perfect. Doesn't have to be all the time. Just, kind of wanting to get a feel for how how best we can make the clan better here.
Define better. Do you mean like we can rebuild them? We can make them stronger and faster?
I think so.
So you want us all to learn potence?
That would be very helpful, I think. I think that would be extremely helpful. We should test this, though. So if there is an easy way for you all to help, I can be the first tester on this one, and then we can go from there. But
so you're going to learn potence.
I figured if I'm going to be suggesting ideas like this, I should be the one spearheading it, right? I shouldn't be throwing you into this.
For potence, don't you have to get a La Sombra or a Nosferatu or something like that?
Or a Bruja.
Oh, right. Do you know any Bruja?
It's been a while.
There's some over
Nosferatu,
there.
though. I know Nosferatu, though.
There's some over there. And he points to the clan leather jackets that are in the corner.
I probably could have figured that out by looking, couldn't I? But yes, the point is, yes, I think that if we're rebuilding and making better, Potence is a very good place to start. What is your name? Pointing at the one that suggested the Potence.
I'm Jack, and this is Socks.
Jack and Socks, thank you so much for your very wonderful suggestion. I think that would be the very good first step. So let's see if we can get our clan a bit more
strong.
Potent.
I see what you did. I saw that.
Very good. Let me know how it goes, and we will pick up from there.
Sure. And then they go back to looking over the side again.
TikTok.
Like the app? Like they both take out their phone and like take like the app?
Oh, that's what that is. No, I meant the Potence thing. We should hurry up with that.
The what?
How's your memory span?
My what?
There we are. Have a great day, and I'm going to walk away from them.
Charlotte, where are you?
Charlotte went to go look at the pirate.
Charlotte was easily able to walk up to the pirate.
Not to talk to the pirate, just look at him.
Like, how close are you getting to the pirate? Are you like...
Maybe about like 2 feet away. But clearly not engaging. just like trying to examine what he's going to do.
And eventually Maximilian looks over like, oh, hello.
Is it true that you're a pirate?
That's what they keep telling me.
I heard we're going to some fancy pirate club of yours, and I'm very excited for it.
Oh, if you want, definitely, yes. Are you connected with Elena?
Yeah, I'm with that one. I'm her boss.
Oh, I see.
If I were a pirate, I'd be the captain, and she'd be a member of my crew.
She might even be first mate.
She's up there. Although Harley calls me ma'am, so.
So then is this Harley your first mate?
Today, I think he is.
Hmm.
Usually it's Cassandra, but like she's being a bitch today.
It's kind of like that MySpace thing.
Yeah. My ship structure isn't very rigid. We're like a Facebook. We have beanbags at my office.
Really? Beanbags?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that would work too well in the open water.
I feel like they'd float if they were styrofoam based.
Generally, they probably wouldn't.
I don't know. I've never been out in the ocean.
They're a little on the heavy side.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
And your name is? And he
Charlotte Dardenne.
puts out the hand.
She puts out her hand.
And he kisses Charlotte's hand. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And what is your business here today, other than asking for favors of my employees?
Oh, I'm advertising the new club.
Oh, so it's a new club.
Oh, yes. Trying to get some of the kindred clientele, the movers and shakers. If they show up to your new club, then people follow.
That makes sense. That's good advertising. I'm sure they can put it on their Instagrams or whatnot. Get a bunch of likes.
Talk ticks or whatever it happens to be. Insta faces and
talk ticks, yeah. Or Power Rangers. I've heard about that lately too.
I don't follow.
I think it's like some sort of social media app for like monster fighters.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem like it would last very long.
Apparently, they're all very good at it.
So, what brings you to the Elysium other than trying to get your friends spire positions?
Oh, I'm just chaperoning.
Indeed. Have you
Almost
seen
my
the
entire
art?
company is Primogens at this point, so they have to be here.
Interesting. What clan might you be, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, I'm Ventru.
Interesting. Are you going to also be making a bid for primogenship?
Well, last I checked, our Primogen is still alive and well. I actually spoke with him last night.
Yes. Daver Bean or whatever his name is.
Davenport, yes. You
Yes.
should actually get that. It's like a pirate. A port.
Is it though?
Like a port of Davin.
I suppose. Though there were some ports that I went to. Maybe you're onto something.
Mm-hmm. Well, for what it's worth, it sounds like your club is on the up and coming side, and I'm actually in the property industry. So if you're looking to expand at any point,
we should definitely talk about this further.
I think we should. And then I'll offer him a card.
It has the new address and everything on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Freshly from the printers.
Yep, fresh.
Interesting. Charlotte Ardane, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Alexander Industries?
Formerly. We've actually renovated.
Well, what is the name of the new company?
I don't think we came up with a name yet. I probably should have done that before we got a building and everything.
Probably.
Actually, that's
what
the
do you
spirit of the
think?
seas.
What do you think of this? Ardeen Industries.
It's a bit on the nose, isn't it?
We kindred are nothing if not subtle.
That's true. I'll consider it. I'll take it up with my board of directors.
Excellent. Is there anything else?
No, it was a pleasure making your acquaintance. And then
Yours
she
is-
reaches out.
He takes the hand, he kisses it again.
But she takes the hand first and kisses it.
Oh, thank you.
Captain to captain. And then she walks away.
And then everybody puts their one leg up, like Captain Morgan, like Captain.
That was beautiful.
Cassandra
Yes.
is wandering around with Stefan. So I definitely have to check out your new club.
Absolutely.
Will the that other coterie be there?
I mean, I'm sure they'll come and go just like everyone. I don't want the doors shut to anyone at all.
Well, some people you're probably better off shutting the door to, like Malkavians.
I find them delightful on occasion.
On occasion.
Everyone needs entertainment.
When they're not stabbing each other with butter knives.
I don't even know what that was.
They are weird, aren't they?
That's one adjective.
But occasionally they can be useful, just at arm's length.
I mean, that's how you have to treat all clans. Useful, but at arm's length.
So when will you be singing next?
I perform at Mouse pretty regularly, actually.
I'm gonna have to stop by the next time you perform.
I'll dedicate one just to you.
Most appreciated. So, tell me more about your coterie.
What's to tell? None of them are Toreador. Shame.
That's a shame.
Charlotte's lovely. Very great shoes. Excellent shoes.
She does seem to have good taste.
Yes. Elena has her purposes. Charlie is entertaining. And Nosferatu are what they are.
They are, aren't they?
What about you? What is it you do besides this?
Oh, I made sure that everybody knows their place in society.
I mean, that's your job. What is it you do?
Oh, I'm a sculptor.
I would like to see your collection one day.
We should arrange that, most certainly. And if you want, at my estate, I have a selection of various vintages.
That sounds lovely.
You haven't quite taken Vitae into yourself until you've sampled my 95s.
I will hold you to that.
They are quite tasty. I should probably bring one by. When was it you said you were singing again?
I will be performing next on Friday. Can you make it?
I will clear my schedule.
I'm honored.
Bring around a 95. Actually, there's a strawberry blonde 83 that's actually quite good.
Now you're speaking my language.
I understand that. So I have to go take care of business elsewhere. Enjoy the art in the Elysium, and have a good rest of your evening.
And you.
And he does the side-to-side kiss. Yeah.
Yep. Douchiest thing I can think of.
What would a Toreador do?
Act like a douche. Yeah.
So then, let's see. Harley, you get a text message.
Okay.
It is from an unknown number. It says, "We are looking for someone, and that someone is not showing up on my radar. Can I ask you for help? I'll owe you one. Signed, Abby."
She wasn't keen on trading numbers, but okay. I text back, "Sure thing. Tell the gang I said hi." Who, what, where?
The what and where have kind of question marks beside them, but the who is Jasmine Francis.
Jasmine Francis. I don't immediately recognize that name, do I?
You do not.
Okay. I text back, "Connected with your mess or new mess?"
And it would say new mess.
I send back the big smiley faced emoji. On it, we'll let you know when I have information. Send. And then also working on Karen angle. Send.
Thumbs up emoji. And then we will shift focus over to Elena. What is Elena doing?
Elena has grabbed Harley by the arm and is dragging him to somewhere as private as possible.
While he texts.
And while he's texting.
Yep.
He's got the one arm text and he's getting gagged by the other arm.
And as soon as we can find somewhere that is not necessarily in earshot of anybody specifically. I'm just going to look at him and be like, Charlie is mad at you.
1 second. Pull up my phone, finish sending that last text. And then I turn
flying too close to the sun.
And
Oh,
then
there's gonna be a fight in Elysium.
and then I turn on Good Vibrations by Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, play it loud, leave it sit there. I'm covering up for heightened senses. This is my new thing.
And now I am mad at you.
Just as that happens, as Cassandra is just about to leave Stefan's area, Stefan is like, "What is that awful racket?"
Don't even ask.
And then we'll ship focus back.
So Charlie is mad at you, and now I am mad at you. This message is from Charlie, and you need to understand he's very, very serious, and I don't know if you've noticed or not, but when Charlie gets very upset, it's kind of
Scary.
maybe just a little bit, and that's coming from me. Either way, your behavior momentarily ago, not acceptable. Don't do that again. This is Elysium, and if you continue to behave like a child, then you could very well get us all killed, and that would not be good. That would definitely be very upsetting for me, probably even more so to Cassandra and Charlotte, and of course Charlie would, well, we've seen what Charlie can do, so let's not do that.
That was me keeping control.
Do it better. Work harder. If I can behave, you can behave.
You know he's got an ass whooping coming. Not here.
It doesn't matter for right now. We have very specific things that we have to accomplish, and you doing things like that works against our efforts. Don't do it anymore.
I'm gonna
If you
try.
can't-
I'm gonna try.
If you can't keep your shit together, then walk away. Don't say words, just walk away. For now. You will have your moment. You got your moment before, didn't you? And the last person that staked you. I told you you'd get your moment then. You got your moment. You'll get your moment this time too. Until we have accomplished what it is we need to accomplish. You just can't do that anymore.
All right. You've got my word. If I start to feel the beast wanting to come out and play, I'll walk. Promise.
Good.
But him, Jackson Pollock, Canvas. I'm going to make it happen. Not now, but just so you are aware that once we're done with what we need to do, I'm going to make sure that he's going to be having to drink Vitae out of a fucking straw for the rest of his own life.
On your list.
He's
like
there.
that character.
Oh, yeah. Arya.
Put him on your list.
We're there. Yes.
Good. Okay.
But
As long as
we're
you good now?
We're good. I know I fucked up. You know me. That won't happen again. Promise.
You should probably apologize to Charlie.
Oh, I will.
He's risking a lot to do, and
Well, we're all risking a lot.
Yes.
I get where he's coming from. Don't underestimate my understanding of the situation. We're all risking shit, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do what I can. Yes, I do owe him an apology. But all of our asses, including Charlotte's, are on the line, and that's what I want to talk to her about. She needs to understand the mess that she's getting into as well.
that is fine. As
We're
long as
good.
we are clear on this,
We're
we're
good.
good. Then wonderful. You can go talk to your pilot of clothes again if you would like. And I'm gonna look around and see the other Lassam and be like, I don't really think that I want to go talk to the other Sombra, but it might be weird if I go talk to the Macavians. I do not want to deal with the other Toreadors, and
There's always Clan Leather Jacket over in the corner.
Mm.
I'm just gonna go sit in a corner and just kind of be by myself and just watch what's going on. Maybe I can pick something up that is useful for later.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'll make a point to go talk to Charlie right now.
Good.
I pick up my phone, turn off good vibrations, I see if that harpy's still around, and if he is, I just kind of glare at him, put some stank on it, and then I go look for Charlie.
Exact opposite of what I said. And Elena's gonna go try to find a lovely little dark, La Sombre-y, shadowy corner to just stay and watch what's going on.
Right. There is a kind of a chair set up in one particular corner that you could probably go into.
I will do that. I'm gonna pat it and make sure there's nothing invisible sitting in it already, and then I'll take a seat.
You pat it, and there is something invisible sitting in it. And it's a Nosferatu, and he's like, "What the? Hey, lady, what the fuck?"
My apologies. I did not see you here.
This is like
I will
my
find
choice.
another corner.
No,
it was mine too.
You could, if you want, you can. And he gets up and he's like, "If you want."
Oh, thank you. You're very kind.
no
Sorry, I
problem.
didn't see
Yeah.
you, obviously.
Yeah, sure thing. Can you do me a favor? Look over there. And he disappears.
Assumed.
Technically, he shouldn't be obfuscating in Elysium.
Does Elena
There's a
know that?
lot
Who
of us
knows?
doing stuff we shouldn't be doing here.
I mean,
Elena doesn't realize that.
technically, it's one of those like Masquerade, Elysium, Mask of a Thousand Faces is still a discipline. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. All right, Charlotte, what are you up to?
She'd be looking to find whoever's not busy at the moment.
Me.
Yeah.
Let's go to the dark corner.
Yeah.
Or Clan Leather Jacket.
They do look cool. Hey, Elena, you want to go see the Clan Leather Jacket?
Why would I want to do that?
They look like street toughs.
How about you go do that, and I'll watch.
But if nobody comes with me, then I could get kidnapped. They could take me away in their biker gang and bring me to a warehouse, and then I'll need to be saved by two brothers using kung fu in the streets.
I think you just described the entire plot of the movie Streets of Fire.
Or the game Streets of Rage.
For anybody watching at home, Streets of Fire has Willem Dafoe dressed up in a PVC overalls and slick back hair.
Willem Dafoe. Sorry, that was a reference to another show.
Adding to my to-watch list.
Okay, what do you want to do if we go over to see Clan Leather Jacket? What are you wanting to say to them?
I didn't want to say anything. I just wanted to look at them.
Can you not look at them from here?
Well, I
Maybe
can't
that's-
understand the
leather?
nuances of their leather jackets. And when I stared at the pirate, he actually struck up a nice conversation and kissed my hand.
He does that, apparently. That is a thing that
He did that to you too?
he
I
did.
thought it was special.
No, you're not.
I thought it was a captain's thing.
Sorry, no. I think he's just trying to be polite.
No.
But if you'd like, I will go with you over to Clan Leather Jacket. I don't really want to strike up much of a conversation with them. If you want to talk to them, you can. I will just make sure that they don't kidnap you, okay?
That's all I ask.
All right. Here we go. And I will semi-begrudgingly walk over with Charlotte to Clan Leather Jacket.
All right. You get close enough, and there's one that has his thumbs in his belt loops. He's like, "Charlotte, how are you now?"
Do I know this one?
You don't really.
How do you know my name?
You're the adventure.
Yeah. The Venture what?
Yeah, they're talking about you a bit.
What are they talking about?
That you're a venture. You're doing
Venture-
businesses. You're
The Ventures are talking about me being an Venture.
you're doing all that fancy stuff.
Well, yes, I do fancy stuff. So you're saying I'm getting a little bit of a name for myself and becoming famous now.
Wouldn't say that.
Well, it's baby steps. First, the clan leather jacket starts talking about you, and then the world.
Clan leather jacket. Who's that?
You're wearing a leather jacket, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
So you and your friends look cool. What are
Thank
the
you.
what are the kids listening to nowadays? Marky
Uh,
Mark and the Funky Bunch?
No.
No, nobody is listening to that.
You don't know what anybody's listening to with your Gregorian chants. Nobody's listened to DAC Ray in 1,000 years.
You don't
Yeah.
know that either.
What do you even listen to it on? Do you even have an iPhone Nano?
You know I don't have that.
I know. What do you have to go to
Why
a
are you
church?
being so mean to me right now, Charlotte? This is not nice. I told you I was going to come over here and make sure you're not kidnapped. And you're being mean to me in front of Clan Leather Jacket. That's not
Sorry,
nice.
I'm trying to impress them. They look really tough, and I feel like
That's
if I'd be
rude.
tough,
So how are you now?
we're good. So about that Marky
Can't
Mark.
complain.
What else? What else is being whispered in hushed tones around here?
Well, we know that one is now the Les Sombre Primogen.
Yeah,
That is true.
yeah, we did that.
Yep.
Mhm.
So, what can I do you for?
Oh, we just came over here to look at you, but you struck up a conversation. So
Correction. She came over here to look at you. I came over here to make sure that you don't kidnap her.
mhm. I don't want to get streets of fired.
Why would that be streets of firing you?
I don't know. She has very unrealistic fears sometimes.
I'm a beautiful young damsel, and I think that I'm at risk.
You may be a beautiful young damsel, but you ain't no Diane Lane.
That's the worst insult I've ever heard. We're finished here, Elena. Let's go.
And as I'm just gonna smile at them and nod because that was great, and it was a pleasure to meet you. And I'm gonna turn around, and as Charlotte and I are walking off, I'm just gonna lean over to Charlotte and be like, "I know what I just realized, Charlotte.
What was that?
Technically, here I outrank you." And then I'm gonna continue on.
Storyteller note, Diane Lane is also in Streets of Fire. So what is everyone else getting up to now that Elysium is somewhat winding down?
So Charlie, having left the
Shade Elysium.
Malkavians, the Malkavians while all this happens, is just now looking around for everybody. Gonna try to spot the harpy that we were just talking to.
The Stefan.
Yep. And I'll walk up to him. I'll have Florence go on one side of him, just sort of like inadvertently box him in. And I'm gonna put, what color is his suit?
It's almost goldish.
Perfect. I'm gonna put my hand on his back to get his attention, but I'm dragging my wrist and specifically my forearm across the back of his suit. So, excuse me. I'm trying to find.
Yes.
I'm trying to find Cassandra and the others that we were talking to. Have you seen them?
She's over there.
Over there. Wonderful. Thank you. And I'm dragging my arm back across the back of the suit as I go over in that direction.
Wow.
Yep, and,
Oh my
yep.
god.
And then I'm going to go towards Cassandra.
We are never going to be welcome back here again.
And I'm going to walk towards Cassandra. And are you done?
Wow.
Just the shade everywhere. I think I'm all done here.
Great. Should we
Yes.
get the others in and go then?
Yes, I would like to go.
Great. Where are they? I haven't seen them.
Well, Charlotte's over there talking to the Bruja, and Elena appears to be following her.
Okay. Then we will get them and maybe we will leave this here and not do this again. Unless we have to.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to.
I don't like when you get like that.
Nobody likes when I get like this.
No. But I particularly don't.
Well, I'm sorry that you're not happy with it. Should we get them and go?
Reminds me of when you got turned the first time. You were like this a lot. I didn't like it.
I'm aware of what it reminds you of. And I'm going to walk away and go get Charlotte and Elena.
I honestly didn't know Cassandra had Oblivion. That was a lot of shade.
One Elysium and everyone loses their fucking mind.
This is terrible.
I've been wandering around trying to find Charlie.
We need to leave.
He's wearing all white. He's not hard to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss the werewolves.
Damn, guys.
Yeah, you hang out with a bunch of immortal beings that always backstab each other, and then shit goes down. Who saw that
We're not
coming?
all chill anymore. It's so weird.
Charlie's letting Cassandra go get them. He's just standing there with Florence. Just
And I will walk up on Elena and Charlotte. Can I walk up in time to hear that sick burn?
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh, hey, Cassandra. I just found out that Elena outranked me, so I became the primogen of the Bruja.
She's not the primogen of the Bruja.
How are you
They
now?
would not accept her.
That's what I did. I went over there, and then I became the primogen of the Bruja. Hey!
It doesn't count unless you have a leather jacket.
It's on the way. It's going to be the nicest leather.
It's on
Charlotte,
back
should I go
order.
get Charlotte? Should I go ask them if they've collected you as their primogen? I can do that.
No,
No, they're going to street the fire you if you go over there
Let's all
alone.
not do that. I think we're ready to be not here.
I want to leave this place.
That's another vote for leaving, Elena?
I think that is probably the best idea because if we stay too much longer, I'm pretty sure we're all going to be trying to kill each other.
Yeah. Where's Harley?
I hope he's apologizing to Charlie right now.
Probably talking to that pile of laundry.
That's not nice, Charlotte. People can hear you. You should know that.
He is a
Being
pile
rude.
of laundry.
But
It's just
you're
the
being
truth.
rude. That is
It's
your
the
thing
truth.
Oh
right
my
now.
god,
You're
that's
just
enough
being
out of both
rude.
of you.
She's being rude, and I heard that you're being bitchy.
Yeah.
Did you get
Welcome
a crown?
to
Did he make you a
Elysium.
crown?
Oh yes, he did give me a crown. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It matches your hair.
Thank you. We're leaving. This place is terrible.
I agree. Let's go. Let's go find Charlie and Harley, and it's time to go before bad things start happening, even worse than the RDR.
Good thing before that happens, Harley comes upon Charlie.
Hey.
hi.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I fucked up. Won't happen again.
Do you remember how I didn't want to do it this way?
Mm-hmm.
And now I have to do it this way?
Mm-hmm.
And because apart from Charlotte, I'm the only one that is part of Camarilla. I have to coach everybody on how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So now instead of just doing the job part that I wanted to do, I have to now walk everybody through the process and do it while dealing with everybody's eccentricities.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have to be Camarilla. And not only that, I have to be a Camarilla Primogen. So don't let that happen again, because there's only so much that I can do to keep things in line here before somebody takes notable offense and does the Camarilla thing about it.
Understood. Low profile from here on out. Promise.
I don't want to be here anymore.
We need to go before someone ends up breaking another rule, and like you said, they do the camera thing about it. Race you to the car, or no?
Yeah, I'll start walking towards the exit with Harley and Florence. I'm not even waiting on the others at this point.
Ditto.
Everyone else sees the two other coterie members walking towards the door.
Elena's
that
gonna
way.
try to catch up to Charlie and interlock her arm with his and just kind of lean over and say, "Are you okay now?
No,
Can I do anything to make you feel better?"
this makes me feel better.
Okay. If it's any consolation to you, when the whole club things happens, you don't have to go if you don't want to. I would feel more comfortable if you went, but you don't have to.
I kind of like pirates.
So you're going to come then?
Yeah,
Good. That makes me feel so much better. To be quite honest with you, don't tell anybody else, but that little Sombra kind of freaked me out a bit.
it's because they're weird.
A little bit.
Like, I like pirates, but who dresses up as a pirate?
No, right?
Weird.
Like, I completely understand liking, the water and the waves and the ocean and all of that,
Yeah.
but do you really need to wear the bluesy shirt? That looks like a
Like a crazy
old
person.
like a crazy person or a really old fucking toreador that's trying to really outplay the bouginess.
Same thing.
Like, I could see one of Cassandra's friends dressing like that, but
Yeah.
yeah, I thank you for helping get us through this though. I know you didn't want to do it.
We're here now. One big happy Camarilla family.
Do you want to hear something a little funny?
Mm.
Well, this is all being said while we're walking away, like we're leaving. I'm gonna be like, technically, at this moment, you and I both outrank Charlotte.
And as soon as we step outside, it's like, and that is over now.
And then I'm gonna look at all the other ones after I've said that to Charlie. She was like, "By the way, part of getting support from Maximilian is that he has a pirate-themed club, I think, and
Pirate
we're all
club.
gonna go to, I guess, an opening night or something next week."
Good.
Are we supposed to dress like pirates too?
I should have probably asked that question. I didn't think about it.
They'll
Oh,
probably
God.
tell you.
When in Rome.
Dress
No
like a
problem.
pirate?
Mhm.
I suppose maybe we should. It is themed like pirates, and I mean, he's definitely taking it seriously.
Mhm.
I think it's more of a lifestyle choice for him.
I would be offended if I invited people to my pirate party and they didn't become pirates.
So I guess we're going to all dress like pirates and go to a pirate-themed party, and he's going to send a car to pick us up at Mausoleum.
Is it pirate formal or is it pirate casual?
That's actually a good question. Are we trying to go authentic or cartoonish?
I don't know. Did you see how he was dressed? I imagine it's like that.
I don't know. He's your
So
friend.
cartoonish.
It's not a Toreador party. They're not going to judge us on our style.
Thank fucking God.
Right. Ooh, maybe. No, never mind.
No, go ahead. All ideas are good ideas. Unless they're
Oh
bad
no, it's a
ideas.
terrible idea. I almost for like 1 second almost considered letting Cassandra help pick out something, but then I was like, no, never mind. That's too much.
I could make something. That is sort of my specialty.
It's like cosplay.
What is cosplay?
It's
I'll-
dressing up as a thing from a product, movie, television.
Like dressing like a character, but accurate to the character.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, sort of like once upon a time ago, they had like Halloweeny stuff, like that.
Mm,
More
They
Sort
still have
of.
Halloween.
More
I'll,
expensive.
I'll show you some pictures when we get home.
Okay. I don't have a problem. Then, fine. If you want to make things, you can make things.
I will make everyone things if everyone wants that.
Only if I can buy my own fabric.
You can buy your own fabric and
Thank you.
shoes.
I have sensitive skin.
You know, it is amazing just how much of an effect that Elysium has on people. We were not good while we were in there, and now that we're not in there, we're doing so much better.
Mm,
We shouldn't go
you-
back in there.
We're gonna have to.
Maybe we should like go at different weeks so that this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
We
Maybe we should have a code.
Maybe.
Like something that we will follow. To
A
that we
safe
know-
word.
Yeah, there. Safe
Word.
word. That's what we should have. So that's why when we're getting a little too carried away, somebody can say the safe word, and we know that we need to reel it in a little bit.
It's not
What's the
a
safe word?
Safe word?
Yo ho ho.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit on the nose, and it's not easy to like slip into conversation so much unless you're around Maximilian, and then of course it's easy to slip into conversation.
Yeah, I was concerned that I might say that in a regular sentence.
Cell phone.
Don't we say that like all the time though?
Well, I mean,
A little
there's
bit.
it's context, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. I'm grasping at straws.
Straws.
Charlie, what do you think?
Straws? I don't know. Are we just naming words? Why are we?
Ooh, I've got a great idea because it's easy to cover up. If we're getting to that point, then we just say Florence. And if somebody looks at us funny, we'll mention, that there's a dog that's part of our
That-
group named Florence.
I like that.
That's a great idea.
She might come over to you, maybe.
That
Probably.
might
Even-
actually
even
be a
better.
good incentive. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do it. So this is just like a code word to.
For when we're being a little much.
When Cassandra's doing the Toreador thing, when Charlotte's being very ventru, when Harley's being an asshole. If it's too much, then you say Florence.
I will.
And they know that they're being too much and it needs to come down a few levels.
I will.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I will.
Don't
put
worry,
that
Harley. You're
boot
my
on-
asshole.
I will put that boot on, lace it up, and I will shove it up Stefan's ass. There.
Just not right now.
Not right now. Yes, Cassandra. I'm just getting it all out right now. When the opportunity presents itself, I'm gonna turn him into hamburger. I just want to let you know that right now. Your boyfriend's dead man walking.
Oh. Ew, hard pass, thank you.
Well, one last little bit of turnabout. There, I'm good. I'm square.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Lawrence.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I like. Why aren't we just calling it a code word though? Why the?
Because if we are around people and we don't want to just say in code
no,
word.
no. Like, why didn't you just call it? What? You called it another thing.
Safe word.
Safe
Yeah,
word.
why?
I like the highly charged sexual energy of safe word.
What?
I'm going to let Cassandra explain that to you. I've only heard of it a few times. It's a lot of things, and I think she is more equipped to explain it to you than I am.
And on that note, that we've discovered self-care for the
So a
coterie,
safe word.
this is a good time to cut off this particular episode. So let's do a
Wow, that
check-in with
was-
everybody. How's everybody feeling?
God.
Nobody dropped any
I'm
safe words
so
tonight, so
sorry.
Wow, we really, Elysium really does not do us well.
No.
Siblings fight.
Oh my god.
you show up to a party of a bunch of immortal monsters, and then the claws come out. It's,
Like literally, Jesus.
And for the record, just so everyone knows, yeah, before all that shit with the heartbeat popped off, no, Steve was. This is for the audience. Steve was in Discord, like, "Hey, we're cool, right?" I'm like, "No, we're good. This is fucking awesome. Roll with it." So
yeah, that
100%.
particular harpy is a bit of an asshole. In case you haven't noticed.
yes.
What?
He seemed chill to me.
I think it's funny that I got to have Elena has her own little claws come out, and she get to inform Charlotte of where they are in the,
On the
status
pecking
right
order.
now.
I don't
Just
know what
so
I've
many
ever done to you.
snaps.
So let's do a quick round table of everybody doing outros, where we can find you next, where to look up all your stuff, and it will be in the chat. I should be paying attention at this particular point in the chat so I can do the exclamation mark thing, but we're going to be hopping over to my other game later. So let's do it in reverse order of what we did before. So let's start with Charlotte.
That's me. Hi, I'm Brennan. I played Charlotte. You can find me on youtube.com/Jibo, JIBOVT. I'm having my first stream on February the 3rd.
Will it be Vampire?
No, I'm just playing
Okay.
a video game. I gotta dip my toe in the water.
And then over to Cassandra. Guessing it's in that direction.
In one of these directions. Hi, I'm Lex. You can find me on Instagram at a redhead vixen. You can also find me on my other stream, the cult one, on Tuesdays, which is super exciting because we only have, according to the ST, 1 to 2 more episodes left, but it's definitely gonna be 2.
Will there be murder?
There's gonna be so much murder. I got a magic sword that kills everything.
All right. Well, tune into that if you want to see a magic murder nun kill things with magic swords. And then over to Elena.
Hi, I'm Samantha McLarty playing Elena Cortez, and my socials is just S McLarty. That's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that. I am going to be soon playing for the very first time a Ventru in a game over at Mortlet Games, and I'm really excited about that. That's about it at the moment. Hope you guys tune in, and that's it.
And Charlie.
Hi, that's me. I'm Zachary Vaudo. I've been playing Charlie. That's my Twitter account over there. You missed me yesterday on Carrion Comfort Studios playing in Kingdom Hearts: The Interstitial Wars, but I'll be back there at some point playing Doctor Strange. So follow me on Twitter and you'll see whenever I'm doing that. In the meantime, I'll be here doing this, and I'll be on ATL by Night as the Tremere Anton every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, twitch.tv/ATL by Night.
And to confuse people even further, not only is Zachary here playing Charlie, but he's also played Anton, because we sort of have a bit of a connection in the first season of Vancouver by Night, which was way back when, but he was just a discombobulated voice. We'll get you in there as Anton eventually.
Eventually, we'll talk. We'll figure it out.
And Harley, last but not least.
Hello, I'm Patrick Gill, creative director over at Martlet Games. We have our little mini season series finale on this Monday at 8:30 Central. Link in the chat over there. Yes. As Samantha mentioned, we've got we will be starting to record a historical chronicle coming up here. It's called London's Bleeding. It will be taking place in 1918 London, 1 month after Armistice. And this is probably going to be one of the more interesting games I'm going to be playing in. I've never done I haven't even played Dark Ages, so this will be my first time not doing modern vampire. But yeah, fun times will be had by all, I think, hopefully, anyway. But yes, that's it.
I am looking forward to that game. Like, I'd love the kind of not right now times.
Let's see,
Like,
and it doesn't
Victorian age, stuff like that.
We'll see. It's like, extreme tail end of Victorian / Roaring 20s, the whole jazz thing too. So it's a very, very interesting crossroads in history.
Oh yeah, just after World War One, and just like, wow, all right, so that's gonna be some brutal shit that's gonna come down the pipe on that one.
Exactly.
So I am Storyteller Steve. That's this guy right here. We're gonna be raiding over to my other game, Vancouver by Night, in about let's say about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. And yeah, so check that out. And I am also in the Overlords channel as a Brewha, Domhnall McGregor, and I punch things. I don't know. I've got 4 potents. It's fine. Clan Leather Jacket all the way on that one, which fucks up my mic a lot. And we have on Vancouver by Night, we also have a D&D game, which is on Wednesdays. So check all those out. Follow us on the socials. Everything will connect to everything else. I will get all the links in the chat. And yeah, so we are going to hop over there right away. Join us back here next week as we go for episode 11, I believe. So we're getting close to the end of the season. We only got 13. And then, maybe shit will explode. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So yeah, thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you for all the raids, if there are any raids. Thank you for all the bits and whatnot to the channel, and we will see you in about 10 seconds over on the other channel. Thank you again, and have a good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.